Up on Mountain News this morning, nonprofits in one eastern Kentucky county are now able to apply for a grant to help them fight food insecurity here in our region. And a new steel manufacturing facility heads to one county in our region, possibly bringing employment to hundreds of Kentuckians within the next 15 years.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. 5 o'clock here on this Thursday morning. I'm Dakota Maker. I hope I didn't say it's 5 o'clock. It's almost 5 o'clock. Good morning. Let's head over to our special guest, Cameron Aaron, this morning, filling in for Brandon. Cameron, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dakota. You just mentioned it was nice and a little bit warm outside this morning. It is pretty comfortable, but we are tracking a cool down by tonight and also a bigger cool down by next week. We'll talk all about that in just a little bit. But this morning, though, bless you. Let's go over to Letcher County. This is Whitesburg, and the streets are wet this morning. We had numerous showers overnight last night into this morning. And temperatures right now in the upper 50s and lower 60s, 61 for Somerset, 59 in Jackson, and 54 over in Clintwood. So temperatures not too bad this morning. A few showers on satellite and radar. The bulk of the rain now off to the east, but we are still tracking a few of those showers, and you may need the rain gear this morning, but we are tracking some warmer or some drier air into this afternoon. Middle 60s under a mix of sun and clouds, so the sunshine is set to return later on today. But again, we are tracking more rain chances this weekend and then a big cool down next week. We'll talk all about that in just a little bit. Dakota.
All right, Cameron, thank you. Well, more than $4 million is going toward improving health care in rural Kentucky. The money will be divided between 6 agencies, and the money will be used to improve air filtration in hospitals, fund cardiac monitoring equipment, and help with food distribution. Garrett Weimer and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw talked with 2 of the agencies getting help.
God's Pantry Food Bank will receive $585,000 of federal funds, and that money can go a long way when helping those with food insecurity.
We will be using it for a purchase of a truck. It will fund a driver, a pallet jack, forklift, but most importantly, it's going to help us expand our mobile pantry program into 16 counties throughout eastern Kentucky.
A new 26-foot truck like this one can haul a whopping 23,000 pounds of fresh food into eastern Kentucky. God's Pantry Food Bank tells us 240,000 individuals within 50 counties use their services. Those numbers may increase after last summer's historic floods in eastern Kentucky.
Our neighbors are still recovering from the flooding, and I think that by us sending a truck to 16 counties will really help.
Over at St. Clair Regional Medical Center in Moorhead, $1 million in additional funds will help keep patients and visitors healthy during their stay through state-of-the-art technology.
By replacing and upgrading and adding the most recent technologies to the air exchange and the airflow systems within the hospital, it helps us to better filter air for many potential contaminants.
In total, that air filtration project cost $4 million, $1 million saved thanks to the grant. But in the end, the hospital CEO says it's all about the safety of everyone who enters the hospital.
But they should also rest assured and have comfort that we're providing the safest and cleanest air throughout all of our medical facilities.
These are just 2 of 6 agencies that benefit from those federal dollars helping rural Kentucky health care. In Lexington, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Well, Baptist Health Corbin will receive a $1 million grant to purchase defibrillators, a nuclear camera, and other advanced medical equipment. Well, applications are now open for the Pikeville Community Foundation's Food Insecurity Grant. Now, this grant awards nonprofits in Pike County anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 to assist with food programs. Nonprofits and other foundations are also calling for more donations of food items due to an increase for the cost of living. Donations have become less frequent at blessing boxes and for these nonprofits.
We have blessing boxes throughout town, and like I said, we've had organizations that help. So reach out and let us know. And for those of you who can help, send us a donation for this program. We can reach more people that way.
Well, you can call or visit nonprofits such as the East Kentucky Dream Center, Grace Community Kitchen, and others to donate food items or give monetary donations to ensure no one goes hungry. A new steel manufacturing facility is headed down to Bell County on Wednesday. Local and state officials gathered in Middlesboro to celebrate with the company at the groundbreaking. Founder and CEO of Flash Stillworks, Gary Cola, says he's excited to bring his company to Eastern Kentucky.
I guess what we're looking forward to in moving to Kentucky is the ability to work with everybody down here as we prepare to build the equipment, bring the equipment in, and actually start producing a very high-performing armor.
The new facility is expected to employ 100 people in the next 3 years and 250 people in the next 15 years. Well, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says a new access road from Kentucky 15 to the Wendell Ford Airport in Perry County is in the works. The 2022 General Assembly allocated $1.65 million for the right-of-way acquisition and utility relocation for the project. Well, the construction costs are expected to be more than $12 million. The new route proposed would be from the intersection of Kentucky 15 and Treacherous Road near the entrance to the Coalfields Regional Industrial Park. Well, the state Supreme Court met in Shelby County on Wednesday as part of the plan to let the public see more of its process. Well, yesterday, the court heard arguments about school choice. Attorneys arguing if using tax credits for it is constitutional. People wearing yellow scarves filled into the convention center to hear the arguments before the justices. They are in favor of school choice, saying parents need the option to let their kids attend other public or even private schools through the tax credit program. Others argued allowing businesses and individuals to receive tax credits for funding education opportunity accounts will take away from public schools, placing the financial burden squarely on the state of Kentucky.
It's really important for parents. I get calls every week, parents asking when is this program going to be available for our kids, and hopefully that answer is soon.
Public tax dollars should be spent on public goods, and public education is a focus of one of those public goods that helps everyone.
Well, there has also been the argument saying this law offers a geographic advantage to those in larger cities because it does not include the entire state. School choice proponents say this is only a pilot project and will eventually include the whole state. Well, thank you so much for getting your Thursday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, NASA announces the date for the latest launch attempt of its Artemis 1 mission after having to push it back for a host of different reasons.
And you may need the umbrella this morning, but sunshine is set to return later on today. You have your full forecast coming up.